All right, this is Shake and Bake from www.shakespub.net. Heroes and Generals is coming to Steam. So in preparation of that, when I looked at the Steam forums, one thing I was seeing is people are saying this is a pay-to-win game. Now, I will say Heroes and Generals is, in some ways, a pay-to-win, not pay-to-win, pay-to-get what you want game. So if you want things that you don't want to grind out, I mean, you got to grind it out. Getting gold up here takes forever. So you want to buy certain things without, then yeah, you're going to have to spend money. But to win in this game, to do well, you don't have to pay money, and I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Here is, even though he's a lieutenant, I've stripped him down to a bare 1903 weapon. First Blood combat badge slot, so nothing you can get that on. You just do the basic training. Just show you the weapon. It is not modified. And I'm going to jump in a match and show you how you can do well in this game. You don't have to spend any money if you don't want to. But if you want to get things faster, like weapons, camouflages, planes, tanks, all that stuff, and you don't want to grind it up for months, yeah, you're going to spend some money. But, again, you can still play and have fun, not spend money, and still do it. I'm going to show you that right now. Here we go. Okay, so here we are in a match. I got my standard weapon. I'm not carrying any frags or anything. It's like I'm a new character starting the game. Now, the first thing when you get in this game is you got to learn the maps. And it takes a little playing, but we're just going to have to play it, learn the maps. Learning the maps obviously gives you a huge advantage over other players. Knowing the safer routes, knowing high traffic routes where the enemy will travel, and then learning how this works with these objectives. In some ways, I almost want to say it's kind of like Rush, where you're attacking these objectives, you're capturing them, you're trying to hold them. And see, I can tell these guys, if the red is B3, they've captured that, I know that. And they're coming for B4. So they're coming up this B1, B2 line, B3, and they're trying to capture and take these objectives from us, and that's how they win the battle, basically, this engagement. So in this game, you can do well, but you got to learn the maps, and I like that about Heroes and Generals. That learning the maps pays off. The others, you can't run. Well, you can run and gun in this game. There are times to run and gun, but a lot of times you need to do what I'm doing now. It's similar to, I would say, Red Orchestra 2 in this fashion, is that you have to learn to take cover when it's appropriate and when to move when you need to move. So right now these guys are kind of bounding up. I'm kind of watching above them here. There's a guy right behind this tree. Now, these rifles, these are standard rifles. They're accurate. They'll shoot a long ways. You just have to be patient. That looks really nice. Nice visual there. And he's spotted, so that's nice. And, again, learning these maps. I know that it's safest to travel, obviously, between these bridge formations. But I want to show you something. Actually, this one doesn't have the flanking part on it. Let's push up here. Now, this game with a standard weapon, here he comes, is not one shot, one kill, unless you normally get a headshot. Yes, modded weapons will help with that, but again, you can beat guys with modded weapons if you get good at shooting these rifles. All right, here we go. There's a guy right here. There he is. Got him. And that's what I'm talking right there. I was patient. It was a waiting game. I knew the guy would pop his head back out, and I took him out. This guy just went underwater with his Jeep. That's awesome. I'm just going to wait here for a minute. I'm going to look for any movement. There's a sniper to the right. See, now there's a guy right there. There is a kill cam in this game. I do have a Jeep. I'm not going to use that because normally you won't have a Jeep when you're a new player. The other thing is objectives. You want to capture objectives. If you want points, to help grind out to get things. You want to go for those objectives and either getting those objectives or defending them. The other is, I mean, you can spend money on cosmetic things and weapons upgrades in this game, but to be honest, you can do just fine without those things. Now, when it comes to tanks and things like that, planes, yeah, it's going to take some grinding to get, you know, the higher tiered weapons. I got a German here somewhere. I think he's going to be right. And I'm not going to beat that MG42 in that situation, but at least I got the guy wounded for the next guy who shoots at him and have a better chance of taking him out. All right, let's go down here. Let's try to get some objectives if we can. This one is really tough across this open area for obvious reasons. All right, let's just check out our map. And you see that the guys going across the bridge to the right over there? Very smart. See, what they're doing is kind of a power flanking maneuver. They're coming across this bridge, and then they're coming across and flanking B3. Very smart, kind of like an L-shaped ambush is what that is. Very smart tactic. That was stupid. There's a guy there's a sniper or something over there. So we are going to not definitely go that route. Like that. I saw that guy coming. So, you know, MG42, one shot to the chest, and I won that encounter. And you don't want to stick, you know, once you do a shot, get behind cover again and reload, stick your head back out, and be patient. This guy's sitting right down here. Let's see if he sticks his head back out here. And he might be down. Someone else might have got him. There he is. Right there. Patient. Bolt rifle shooting. Single shot. Similar to Red Orchestra 2, but you don't have the one shot, you know, two-shot kill situation most of the time like in Red Orchestra 2. But now there's a I don't know where that guy came from. He's behind us. So, you know, we got flanked. They must have came around us and flanked in. There are paratroopers in this game, so they can jump in. I don't think this match has the paratroopers in. All right, let's go ahead and... good. We got control of B4, so we can spawn there. A contested area, you're not going to be able to spawn in. But once you have it secured, you can spawn in those locations. So make sure there's not a German coming down here. The other is learning these buildings. There's some good vantage points when you start to get into some of these buildings. And I think there's still a German up there in that location somewhere. I'm going to take this guy out right there. Long shot right there. MG42, take cover. He's going to frag me. I'm going to take cover again. Got him. Just like that. I outsmarted that guy. He had a better weapon than me. I just outsmarted him. So again, I'm second place. I'm defending this objective. Help. I saw him too late. Again, okay, so that basically the AT, the infantry resources put in by the general have run out for that one. So let's see what I'm going to spawn with here. It should be the same soldier, just move me to a different unit, I believe, yes. All right, let's, there's a guy right there. Got a frag. They're in here. The other thing is listening to the sounds. You can hear when those frags are coming. There's a guy right there. There's a guy right. One hit on him. And this is a lot of fun. You know, this kind of tactical gameplay, you know, the pacing of this is so much better in this latest build. you're not seeing the battlefield dominated by armor, which is really nice to see. There's a guy right there. Got him. Just like that. I'm looking for tracer rounds coming in, and then I am returning, taking cover, reloading, and then firing. How am I doing? Second place, standard stuff. Nothing fancy here. Hell, I don't even have grenades. There's a guy right there. Now he's right there. And some people say, well, this is camping. Whatever you want to call it. I don't care. To me, this is more realistic than run and gun, because you're not in defending. You're not. Why would I run out in the open out here? These guys have to commit themselves to running the opening. I don't. Here they come. There's movement right here. Here we go. There's a guy right here. Damn! He missed his first shot. I know he's having to reload. And it's my chance to basically... I'm going to get back to this position, because this is a great position right here. I'm going to commit to this. And see, I'm first place. And this is not pay to win. I'm telling you. I mean, it's pay if you don't want to wait to grind out things. If you want those skins for the weapons and all those different kind of things, yeah, you got the fork or limit. But you know what? I don't blame them. They of course they want to make some money for the product they've created. You're not forced to buy those things. You can do what I'm doing here, enjoy it. You can do well. You can help your team. You can win matches if you just take your time. I'm listening for that MG fire. A lot of this people don't do this games. They don't listen well. And I'm listening to the battlefield. I'm listening for different sounds. And that's going to help me to decide my approach. And then the other thing is you can do, if you want, you then can pick up their weapons. You know, nothing stops you from picking up their weapons and using it against them. Just like that. Look at that. First place. Obviously, this MG42 is a beast. I'm going to go back down. And I'm going to try to take this thing back from them. They're probably up here. I'm down. All right, so you get the idea. I'm not doing anything superhuman here, nothing crazy. I just know the maps. I know the approaches they're going to take, and that's just from many hours of playing it. I'm using a factory single-fire rifle here against MG42s. We're holding them back. So, you know, again, yes, if you want to buy the stuff, you're going to pay money. But you don't need that stuff to win. Ooh, that was a nice shot. So this is Shake and Bake. Post any questions you got below about the game. Any do you agree or disagree, and why? And again, I've playing this game for about 3 years now, since closed alpha. So I've seen it go through all of its changes, some good, some bad. I'm really loving this latest build with the paratroopers in it. And as far as the classes, you know, I have all of the different the classes. I did grind those out, and it doesn't take forever to do that. I would encourage you as soon as you can to get the paratrooper class. Because it is so effective on the battlefield, and it helps your team. It's fun to play. I would encourage you to start off with infantry and a paratrooper, and then go from there. So this is Shake and Bake from www.shakespub.net. Hopefully this has been helpful for some people, especially as this is about to release on Steam. Let's see if I can get one last glory kill before I stop recording. I always like to end with a good shot if possible. It doesn't mean it's going to happen, though. We're doing a pretty good job here holding these guys. There's a guy right there. The other is finding good spots like this where it's hard for them to shoot you. Reload behind cover, and this is basic infantry tactics. Another one down. The other mistake people make is they bring their head up in the same location after they fire. Always change position. Let's look over here real quick. Again, I'm scanning that battlefield. I'm looking for it. Oh, that was a great shot. Okay, so 15 and 10. I'm 160 on my score. The closest guy next to me is 97. And again, this was just stock stuff. So cheers again, and I hope to see you guys in Heroes and Generals. And again, if you're looking for a squad to join, a unit to join, a bunch of guys, we got one going called the Righteous Rambos at shakespub.net. All skill levels are welcome to join. Cheers. Peace.